Clearing a site. First load of wood is here. Some basic plans we're working off, we're trying to build at this stage. So now we're starting to assemble the subfloor. Alright, time for smoke out. Lamb curry today. Bloody good. So having built this foundation here, we went away for a couple of weeks and we're back at the site, this time with a lawnmower, try and clear it up a bit better. And we've discovered quite a large sort of concrete slab here. So along with cutting the grass, we're going to try and uncover the slab and in the short term we can use it as a carport, but later on we need to really see if this is something we can build on or build through. Could be a blessing or a curse. I'm just waiting on some more wood. It's going to come up the driveway there any moment now. Okay. Time to get into it. First part. First window, not putting it in now, but just seeing how it fits. Mind my shadow, go this side. Anyway, it's a snug fit, fits tight, so that's great. One down, two to go, and then we can erect this section of the frame and start to get something cabin-like coming along. One, two, three. Step up. Right. Keeping it nice and warm. Another sunny day. Quick progress update. Those are the battens I still want to put on. Windows, excess timber, it's all been tucked away in the shed. Starting to get it all enclosed. Bear with me. It's sticky, inky, waterproof tape type stuff. We're going to put that in these corners to protect the window. And we're going to put in the first window. We got one window in. It was stubborn. So the frame was the right size, but it was a little skew. So those two corners that were stuck. I think these ones will be much more square. So got there. It's bloody gorgeous, got to say. It's nice having a window. Open it up. Right. Priorities. There we go, a ladder. Not bad.
Great.
I'll do the job, eh? Alright, we're in business. There we go. Whee! First piece in. So I'm up on the roof here, starting to put in these sheets of corrugated iron. So it's really blooming good. Days are a lot shorter now than when we were here before. Oh, this is time consuming. This piece has been cut, recut, recut, and recut. Every time I cut it, I need to restain this bit, which will go under the window. Hopefully this time it fits, eh? Another glorious night in the cabin. First item on the agenda this morning is to stock up on supplies, which involves a bit of a drive. I've got some wood. I'm trying to finish this door and finish the ceiling battens and ceiling insulation, and I think by the time I've done that it's going to be getting dark and I'll have to go.
Lady writer on the TV, she had all her brains in the picture does not fit. You talked to me when you felt like it.
What a stunner of a day. Whilst the wood filler is drying out so I can then sand it and then paint the ceiling, I'm starting to put in the handle and lock for the door. Just taking some time here, just chiseling this out. The idea is this component will slot in. But as you can see, I have a lot of chiseling still to do. I successfully chiseled the hole to put the door locking mechanism in, and I wasn't happy with the arrangement of this wood. I had a bunch of skinny planks at the bottom, fat ones at the top. So I've started to take some off and rearrange them, and I found there's quite a bit of moisture coming through from the cladding. A lack of foresight on my part when I constructed this door, somewhat under duress in the dark. I didn't put any waterproof membrane between the cladding layer and the frame. It's a bit late now to detach the cladding from the frame and put the membrane in on the whole door, but what I can at least do is, whilst rearranging these planks, take them off, remove the insulation, and put membrane in each square, tuck it in as best I can. didn't quite manage to finish this last night. Ran out of time. So I'm going to do that now. And then we're off on a little trip to grab more supplies. Lovely sunset. I do wish I had more time in the day, but I don't. Anyhow, found our center.
See the world in green and blue. See China right in front of you. See the canyons broken by cloud. See the tuna fleets clearing the sea out. See the bedroom fires at night. See the oil fields at first light. And see the bird with a leaf in her mouth. After the flood, all the colors came out.
Put that back. Cut a bit of this. It's getting there. Beautiful sky. Light's fading fast here. We got this guy here. Cut it to size. We have fire. It's not done, but it will do for tonight. It will do nicely. Might be a bit of sawdust. Extra fibre. Bit of cladding makes a good lid. Got this nice little candle holder. And we're bloody there. We've got beef stew, red wine. You can eat this and pass out. Beautiful morning. The wood burner worked. The cabin is still warm. It's amazing. So it's all lined up. Let's get this bugger in before the weather changes. Looks alright. bat was surprisingly simple to do. Just to give you a rough idea of what I was aiming for. Really gorgeous colours, man. Stunning. Alright. Cold and frosty morning. It's hard to see black on black, but this is the second and final coat, top coat for these window frames. I'm slowly domesticating this box. So I'm going to put a cubby hole in here. That's the next project. So something like this, and it will be set into the wall. Got a bit of offcut from the cladding here, and I'm really stoked I can use this as the backing for the cubby hole for the top bunk. So stuff like that's really useful. I reckon that was colder than -3 last night. That was the forecast. That's one for my dad. You're not really seeing them in the video, but my dad's down with me at the moment, also staying in the cabin, which is why we've got the camp bed set up. All these top parts have to be cut in a very bespoke way. We're going to angle the saw. Set this guy to about 13, 14 degrees. That's a pretty good fit. It's almost like having a table saw, sort of. Just keep feeding it through. we got this got a big sucker cut, and then lots of nice kindling from the offcuts. This will be the last visit for quite a while in terms of doing any construction work. On this visit, I'm going to get both these walls clad, folding tables put in. So the idea is we've got these wall brackets, and they open up like so and lock in place. You've got your table, and if you want to put the table back down, you pull the trigger, it folds in. These will be recessed into the wall, so you can imagine you've got your wall, they'll be hiding sort of inside the bend with the table, so the table will be flush with the wall surface. So we got the first 4. I'm gonna not do 8, I'm gonna do 4 now, which will cover us on 2 tables, and see about fitting that first as a test. And then if I've got that sort of sussed out, tomorrow I'll do the other tables. The last. not quite perfect there, so for the put a wedge on that one. And down it goes into the wall. Same with this. The brackets are in, and it's all been boxed in. So now it's time to install the MDF backing, and these first two tables will be officially done. Trying to tie up as many loose ends today as possible before I leave. Just digging these little culverts. In the future, the plan is to put a deck in. We are straight into it today. It's so nice now having things like a table, so I can lay the plans out. I'm not going to get everything done on this visit. The aim is to put in the posts and the bearers and the joists and get the main frame constructed, and then another trip will put in these sort of steps and put the decking on top. So I've got some plans and measurements. So the first thing to do, as you can see, it's like an octagon. It's going to amalgamate with the cabin. You need to put on some planks on sort of the outside of the cabin here, and then start measuring up our bearers, digging the holes, sinking the posts, got the concrete, and then building the frame. Ideas time. We'll slot in there like so. How's it going?
was there.
Wonderful. I'll unbolt this, cut 2 more notches and double it up. But that's set, so that's great. We can work off this. It's been a long, hot day. It's alright for now. What I'll do is, cover this with the black cloth. Yeah, what do you think of it all?
Oh, fantastic. Especially the grass bit.
The grass bit, yeah. We're out of time, so the deck is a work in progress. barrels are going to be flipping heavy. We're looking at about half a ton of load if both of them are full, so we need something really sturdy here in terms of a frame to hold them up. Whoa! Simulate some rain. We got water. Cutting out stringers, so there's sort of the beams that go underneath the steps. I have to do 18 of them. Back of the cabin, water from the tanks can come down via a hose and up to a tap into a sink. So I've found this old sink and cut it to size and got the initial plumbing done on it. What I'm going to do is build a frame of timber, have just cement board on top, drop the sink in, and that will do for this visit, but in the long term I then want to cast a concrete countertop on top of the kitchen bench to finish it. I think I'm going to need to get a guard a leaf guard on top of the gutter here. Check this one. What I want to see of this tank though is a slightly lesser amount of debris. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. I'm gonna go for a mountain bike ride at some point tomorrow. Alright. Every time I dig something out, I've been trying to raise the level of some of the land around the deck. Try and get at the rest there and then get nails in that side. There we go. Grass is cut. So I'm working now on this deck, putting in these joists. So I've just put this one in, and then there's 4, 8, 10 left to do. And off each of those I need to hang another one of these. Some warm tomato soup, and just like that, it's dark. I don't know how well I can really show you anything now on the deck. I was expecting it to be a lot wetter this morning, but here comes the rain. The last remaining thing I need to do inside for now is these gaps in here. That's in there. Pretty good. The thicker part is in, and now I need to finish off the backing here with some 5mm ply got left over. It's finally stopped raining. I'm going to finish these corners. So there's 4 bits to go in. 1, 2, and then 3, 4 off the sides. These little ones I've all cut at home, so I've got to cut 8 of these guys and then just nail it all in, and the frame of the deck is officially then done. Come on, much bigger job than I thought it was going to be. Cleaning out these gutters before I put the gutter guard in. I'm just making a small jig to try and make the process of pre-drilling the holes more efficient. Really use 2 drills because I'm having to undo and redo this chuck a lot. today has been a long haul. The finishing line is in sight. The wood's cut and in position. We're going to pre-drill the holes and then put in the screws. It's getting to that stage where the batteries for the tools are running low, the screws are running low, and the wood is running low. Repeat that about 1,000,000 times and you've got yourself the deck.